Ayalon, who is the former head of the Shin Bet, the domestic Israeli intelligence service, who said that if he were Palestinian, he would fight Israel forever.
If you were a Palestinian living in the West Bank or...
And by the way, this is 2024, so it's after the October 7th attack.
If you were a Palestinian living in the West Bank or Gaza, what would your view be of Israel?
I would fight against Israel in order to achieve my liberty.
How would you fight? How dirty?
I would do everything in order to achieve my liberty, and that's it. You cannot deter a person or a group of people if they believe that they have nothing to lose. We Israelis, we shall have security only when they will have hope. Most Israelis did not see it because we refused to see it. And when we refused to see the daily life of Palestinians, we did not understand why they are facing us or acting against us the way they do. Whether we like it or not, we control the life of millions.
I mean, this is not controversial. Anybody who served in the military, anyone who has studied wars, guerrilla, resistance movements, understands this so basically. This was what was decreed taboo after 9/11. Was any kind, I mean, Americans were asking, hey, like, why did they hate us? Why did they attack us? Totally normal question for the American citizenry to wonder about. And they were fed this lie by neocons. Oh, it's because you're so free, Americans, and they just hate that. They hate freedom. That's why they attack you. Not because we've been bombing their country for decades and killing all these people, because we have troops in Saudi Arabia, because we impose on them pro-American, pro-Israel dictators who repress Muslims in those countries, like the Shah of Iran. Not because no, none of that. Not because we support Israel. No, perish the thought. It's because we let women wear bikinis on the beach, and you can say bad words sometimes on television, and they just hate this freedom. They hate it so much they need to kill it. 2023 marks the deadliest year on record for children in the occupied West Bank. Quote, at least 38 children have been killed by Israeli forces in the occupied West Bank so far in 2023, making it the deadliest year since records began, said Save the Children. This horrific record was reached this month after the deaths of two 16-year-old boys on two separate occasions. On average, it equates to more than one Palestinian child killed per week. At least 6 Israeli children have also been killed this year. As the second consecutive year for record numbers of child fatalities in the West Bank, this highlights the worsening situation for children's safety across the occupied Palestinian territory. For years, Israeli officials had this very playful term, two very playful terms, called mowing the lawn, which is when they would just kind of go into Gaza and just kill some people, reduce the population some, make clear that they can be killed at any time by the sky. And then the other playful term was putting them on a diet, meaning we control what comes in out of Gaza, we're going to let a lot less food in, and put them on a diet. I don't know of any government that openly speaks in such sociopathic terms, but whether they speak of it or not, if they do it, obviously the people to whom it's being done at some point are going to take up arms and fight back. Anybody with minimal dignity would.